looks a little bit like the judge, Josh Wheeler.
He is a very large man.
Wrestling fans, the following contest is your television main event. It's scheduled for one fall and is no disqualification for the RPW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, our challenger, weight unknown, parts unknown, with Charlie Cash, our mystery opponent. And our champion, from Marietta, Georgia, Kyle Matthews. Kyle Matthews. One fall for the NWA Rampage Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. No disqualification.
Well, fans, it's come to this, our main event of this hour of television. Semi-main event as relates to Sizzlin Summer Bash for the Rampage Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Title Champion, Kyle Matthews, going against a monster of a man so far unknown, but brought in by Charlie Cash. And what a challenge this appears it's going to be for the considerably smaller Kyle Matthews. But Kyle Matthews is used to coming into the ring against larger men. He has to face that each and every time. But this is one of the largest men I've seen enter a Rampage Pro Wrestling ring. The last time I saw anyone of this size, I would think would be former champion Bull Buchanan.
I think this guy, he's got to be almost 7 foot tall, right?
Looks to be, particularly as he literally dwarfs Kyle Matthews. Of course, Kyle Matthews, two-time Technician of the Year in the state of Georgia, last year's Wrestler of the Year, Cauliflower Alley Future Legend Award winner, ranked in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 500 for 2012. The honors and accolades continue to grow, and it was this year that he earned the title of Rampage Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion after considerable fight over considerable odds. But now the odds have grown even greater for Kyle Matthews, who's doing the smart thing, trying to take the legs out from under this larger man, chop the tree down, so to speak. But from his knees, a clothesline that launches Kyle Matthews down, and now Matthews goes to the outside trying to get a breath, trying to get a break from this larger man.
This guy's a monster. He was like on his knees and almost as big as Kyle right then.
Now goes to the outside, but you can see some damage has been done to that left knee of this huge man. Black mask, black covering. I see some similarities to several athletes with whom I'm familiar, but I have no idea. Well, that punch did look familiar to me.
Yes, it did. You don't think it's him, do you?
I really don't know, but if it is, the challenge has even got... Wait a minute. This is a no disqualification match, and this gigantic man has just gone under the ring and brought a steel chair out. Kyle Matthews is... Oh, jeez. Kyle Matthews getting out of the way at the very last minute as the chair is into play, but Matthews bring it into play. He's going to pick that gun up and use it, and he brings that up. Back is displayed, and Matthews plasters this larger man, and down he goes. I don't care how big you are. You get hit with a steel chair, you're going to go down.
Usually I'd be against using a foreign object like this, but in a fight like this, Kyle Matthews is almost like David. This is Goliath. He's got to get the slingshot in the rock somehow.
Chair again to the solidly the midsection of this giant of a man, and then Matthews again solidly to the back. Twice now to the back, twice to the midsection. The chair is now in the ring. Chop solidly, but look at the man, just looks at him, almost like he's ready to go. But there's a reversal. Oh, into the corner. Fans at ringside at risk anytime that happens. Those ring barriers there are solid metal. And now this gigantic man is looking under the ring at various areas, trying to find more to play with, more to punish with.
he's definitely a trained professional wrestler. I mean, it's obvious in the way he's moving and things of this nature. I mean, you know.
Well, either that or simply a trained fighter, a trained assassin. Someone Charlie Cash has paid considerable money to get another title into the cash vault. They have the tag team title successfully defended in a three-way elimination we just saw. But now the heavyweight title on the line, the ultimate prize, and he's gone out and found a monster.
Going for a choke slam maybe here?
Well, he's got him in position, picks him up. Oh! Able to step up and kick is Kyle Matthews, saving himself right there. But caught right with the sole of the boot as he comes down is Matthews. Now, solid forearms landed. Matthews is down as the considerable weight of this man comes down solidly again. Punch on the ground. Matthews had nowhere to go. Now forced back down. Cover, hooks the leg. One, only a 1 count. Look at the fight in Kyle Matthews.
I'm surprised he kicked out of that boot from the that he ran into, basically.
Choke within the 5 count. Can't say it's legal, but it also won't cause a disqualification in professional wrestling. Another of those very distinctive uppercut punches. Matthews thrown, huge elevated over into the corner. No forgiveness on that. Right now, fans, we're going to have to take a, wait a minute. Kick out, fans, we're going to have to take a commercial break. If anything happens during the break, we'll keep you updated when we return. Don't go anywhere. Fans, Kyle Matthews trying to fight back here as we return from commercial break. Manages finally, after considerable abuse, to land that top of the head into the chin, rocking the big man back, but damage has been done to Kyle Matthews. Well, look at him up on his feet, fighting back, but not enough as he's thrown to the outside like a sack of potatoes.
It's almost like the super kick had no effect on this mystery monster. And Charlie Cash is out here laughing.
And now to the outside comes this huge man. It's Kyle Matthews, brought to his feet only to be caught solidly with a knee to the chest, but Matthews fighting back gamely from his knees as the abuse continues on the outside, much to the pleasure of Charlie Cash. Dropped straight down on the top of that metal railing at ringside, right in front of the ringside fans.
Looked like his throat might have actually hit the guardrail right there.
Referee Dustin Robinson looking out with concern at this point.
I mean, no count out, no DQ.
And
there's
now,
Charlie Cash.
No disqualification. Cash wants a little bit of it.
This is almost a 2-on-1 match now.
Well, with the size of Charlie Cash, make that 3.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad you went there.
Right now, Kyle Matthews caught with a solid right hand to the jaw, rocks back and does collapses down, but Matthews forcing himself up only to get another blow. He's trying to move away. Charlie Cash waddling away in the process. Oh, right into that chair laid against the stairs goes Kyle Matthews. You can see the chair is buckled at this point. Look at the damage that's been done to the top part of that chair as it's now set up against the solid ring post. Kyle Matthews is all but out. And now thrown, and again thrown in. Usually in no disqualification matches, there are also no countouts, which is why you're seeing referee Dustin Robinson avoiding the count in these situations.
I mean, you got to give it up to Charlie Cash. He got Kyle Matthews to give him the match, got him to give him a no DQ, no countout match, and then he throws in the mystery guy.
Well, and fans, this is our main event at television, but if you're watching the DVD, you've got one more match to go. And fans, if you're watching on television, you're going to wonder why you missed being at Sizzlin Summer Bash. But good news, the DVD will be out soon, and you'll be able to see the match that follows, the tag team match. Doc Gayton, AJ Styles, Murder One, J-Rod, stipulations aplenty. That's going to follow this match. But right now, Kyle Matthews grabbed the chair, and he's fighting back. Call it a second wind, call it desperation, but Matthews is buying some opportunity for himself, and now he is fired up, and the crowd is behind him, and he's behind the man and has hooked him in a sleeper.
He's got him hooked. He's got the legs grapevine around his waist as well. Heck, if I was Kyle, I'd just go ahead and rip the mask off.
Kyle Matthews wanting him to tap out, certainly a possibility, but usually the end of this is unconsciousness. If he can keep the pressure on both sides of the neck of this gigantic man, and the size of his neck is making this a difficult prospect for Matthews. Repeated blows caused Matthews to break the hold, and it doesn't look like even any damage was done to this gigantic man as he's quickly to his feet and grabs a hold of this already damaged chair and sets it up in the middle of the ring. Picks him up, and he looks like he's going to set him up. Yes, he is.
Oh, a backbreaker on the chair.
And look at the chair bent in half. Those are solid steel chairs that we use here at the arena, brought into the ring. You can see the damage that was done as Kyle Matthews forced back first down with a sidewalk slam on that now damaged chair.
The crowd was silent a few minutes ago, but now they're seeming to get behind Kyle Matthews more and more as the match goes on.
Well, they know one thing about Kyle Matthews, and that is that Kyle Matthews has no quit in him. The old saying, takes on a buzzsaw and gives him the first 2 rounds, 100% true for this young man who fought for several years with insurmountable odds to finally become the heavyweight champion here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. And trust me, if this is the night that he loses the title, he's going to make sure that the man involved knows he was in a fight. It's no disqualification.
That was definitely a little low.
That was very low.
No matter how big you are, that hurts.
Yes, it does. And this gives Kyle Matthews an opportunity, but Kyle Matthews all but out in the middle of the ring, but he knows he's got to fight back. There's no running out of this match. The count-out's not going to work. There can't be a disqualification. There's got to be a pinfall or a submission to get out of this, or, God forbid, a time limit draw. But now chairs aplenty being brought into the ring by Kyle Matthews. One's been made useless, and Matthews now forcing this chair into the corner, setting it up, hoping to use it as a weapon. Matthews needs to keep his eyes on his opponent as the chair gets thrown. Well, Matthews says thank you, and he's going to take advantage of it. Out of the ring goes the huge man, staggers toward the fans. I don't think fanning him off is really going to help, Charlie. Oh!
What a super kick.
Matthews walked right into that.
This colossal mystery giant. And now he's going to go grab another steel chair. And another one. He's got 2 chairs.
Throws the chair on the body. We can't see Kyle Matthews well from our vantage point here at the announce position, but he's being pummeled with chairs on the outside as he's, I'm assuming, down and nearly out on the mat.
And now he's grabbing chairs from the fans in the front row and slamming them on Kyle Matthews.
I know you fans at home are getting an opportunity to see this as we have cameras positioned, trying to catch all of the action. Referee Dustin Robinson just rolled back in the ring, and now another chair comes into play as Kyle Matthews has been yanked over more toward the middle of the ring, and now on his throat. Matthews caught. And we have to be afraid now of a potential of internal hemorrhaging or some damage to his windpipe.
I know Kyle Matthews is not going to give up, but the ref's got to think about maybe stopping this one.
Now, the referee does have that in his discretion, but in a title match, rarely do referees want to exercise that kind of authority. Although certainly understandable, you'd show that level of concern given the damage that has been imposed on Kyle Matthews by this giant of a man. Now Matthews trying to get some distance for himself, trying to move, trying to stay away, launches a mule kick, but the man just keeps coming.
Ooh, he slams the giant guy with the chair as well.
And now Kyle Matthews starting to lose it. And right as he gains a little bit of energy, back elbow catches him aside. Another one catches him on the side of the head. Every time Kyle Matthews tries to get going again. Right there, you could hear that across the arena as Matthews catches him hard with that boot. Down goes the big man, finally.
And the crowd is definitely getting behind Kyle Matthews more and more as this match progresses. And I think I know who this big guy is.
Now coming into the ring, Is this going to finally get back in the ring? It's been out of the ring for an extended period. Into the solid metal goes the larger man. And now forearm to the side of the face as Matthews rears up, comes across, and catches him with a drop kick.
Almost like a variation of a Slurpee kick, but on the outside there.
And the fans solidly behind Kyle Matthews, enjoying every moment of this contest. Matthews now back on his feet, fire burning in him. This is the Rampage Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. The title's on the line, and this is the most important match of his career at this point. Matthews now in the ring, wants him back. Come and get me. Outside slingshot takes down the big man. But Matthews suffers for that too.
Both men look to be down. Charlie Cash is looking to be a nervous wreck right now.
Fans, this match has been going for a considerable period of time. I know we have limited time on television, but trust me, the cameras are going to stay rolling no matter what happens in this match. You're going to see every bit of it on Rampage television. Whoa!
He was going for the mask.
Into the corner as the mask almost was pulled off this gigantic man. As now Dustin Robinson comes out, but even he is afraid of this man. Dustin Robinson trying to convince him to take the action back in the ring, and it appears he has. Now Dustin Robinson checking. Got to worry after the amount of damage, the physical damage that's been done to Kyle Matthews, how much more he can endure. As yet another chair is grabbed by this huge man and brought into the ring. Some office supply store is going to be having considerable business when this one's done. Oh! Matthews doesn't really even know where he is, and up goes the big man. But Matthews manages to get the chair in position and use it to protect himself, rocking the giant of a man back.
That was a counter out of desperation right there, but it's also a smart counter at the same
And
time.
Charlie Cash is fanning him in an area that certainly is not going to help. Oh! Solid to the head, and
looks like this giant
forearm rocks him but doesn't take him down. A second one rocks him but doesn't take him down. Drop kick rocks him.
Still
what
not
will
down.
take this man off his feet? Well, that won't. But no, behind.
That will.
Welcome to the chair, and now Kyle Matthews is going up. Big man is down, not sure where he is, but he staggers to his feet only to catch a drop kick. Matthews going up again. This could be it right here. Will he go for the frog splash at this point? Yup, he's got it. Goes for the cover. Here it is. 1, 2, no!
He kicked out at 2.5, maybe 2 2/3. And Charlie Cash has got a chain in his hand. What is he doing?
Cash is threatening him with a chain. Cash would need a gun to truly threaten anyone. Charlie Cash goes for a ride, but that feeds him in, takes him up. Sit out power bomb.
That's it. We have a new
Fans,
champion.
we have a
Ladies
new
and
champion
gentlemen,
here at
your
Rampage
winner,
Pro
a
Wrestling.
new
But who's the
NWA
champion?
The mystery man, the giant behemoth, the
Heavyweight
Charlie Cash's
champion,
henchman.
Him.
Yes.
That
Charlie
guy.
Cash's mystery opponent.
Charlie Cash now holds 2 out of the 3 prestigious titles in Rampage Pro Wrestling within his group.
And he's going to the TV title. He said he's going to have all the belts.
The crowd is chanting a familiar name. That's just uncomfortable.
Wait a second.
And it is. That's Luke Gallows.
Charlie Cash has done it again.
Rampage Pro Wrestling, and I know exactly who this Charlie. We've got some explaining to do, Charlie Cash, and especially you. We all know wrestling fans, Sandmaster. A new champion here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Come on in here, Charlie Cash, the Cash Vault. You've picked up a major talent here in the big LG. Fans around the world know exactly what his reputation is.
Oh, that's right, Dan Masters. when I was looking all over for who I was going to get to punish that Kyle Matthews, only one name kept coming up, and that's Luke Gallows.
The Big LG at Rampage Pro Wrestling, heavyweight champion, sir.
The reign of the Big LG of the Cash Vault here in Rampage Pro Wrestling has begun, and we plan to take on the entire NWA.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our champion. Luke Gallows is here, and Rampage Pro Wrestling action. More coming your way next week. So long from the Peach State.